Hello, visual art teachers. Have you had difficulty to make your lesson plan? Which art lesson that's suitable with the students and connect with other lessons? Meanwhile, we know that each one of them is different and unique. We actually can help the students to understand more about the lesson through art without giving them more projects. So here's my lesson plan. Get to know more. Build self-love through arts. First of all, my name is Imelda Stefani. My students usually call me Miss Funny. I usually show what they gonna do all semester with my own art projects at the beginning. So the student know that I've tried and learned before I teach them. Build trust. I also tell them how long did I need to finish project and which one was my first art project. I even show them how many times I've tried until I finally success. So they also learn how to handle difficulty and never give up because most of them think that their teacher only like to make them miserable or give them hard time. Showing empathy to them so they learn how to speak up for themselves and hopefully they also learn to show empathy. Some teachers like to give a lot of projects. I understand that's how they repeat what you teach them. But you forgot that you're not the only teacher they have. And as visual art teacher, I can feel the tense. So I always try to collaborate with other teachers since art connects with so many aspects in life. I also focus on students who have difficulty to understand other subject in school through art. So they can get extra score from the teacher as well. Some of them have done the remedial, but the score's still not good enough. So, as a teacher, we don't want them to fail. We're there to assist them by encouraging them. So, here is some subject that visual art teachers can offer to other teachers. Let's start it with a quote. Everybody has their own talents, skills, ability, and interests. All we need to do is try and learn a new things. On the art room, the student usually more relaxed or loud because they want to express their feelings and emotion, which is good and neutralize their body and soul. I usually start playing the music that they like. After they sing and dance, they're more enjoyable the lesson. So here is the collaboration that we can discuss with other subject teachers such as math teacher with lines, shapes, form and also scale. And then with the science teachers, biology, physics and chemistry and also literature, how to analyze and interpret, develop critical thinking and also explore writing skills. An empathy teacher, such as global perspective, social science, religion, and also students counselor. This is how our teacher can assist the student to understand other lessons. On mathematics lessons, we know organic and non-organic. First, drawing with organic lines. We also introduce them cubism. How many students that unable to draw a straight line without a ruler? And then the next one is drawing with organic lines. We also introduce naturalism. How many of them unable to draw a circle without compass or protractor? Drawing with combination lines. We also introduce realism. How many of them observe the environment or nature? The next one is drawing with different kind of shapes in two-dimensional, such as rectangle, pattern, batik. Learn how to control themselves to fill the gap and to manage their time with creativity and something positive. Drawing with different kinds of shape in three-dimensional, how they know the source of light, highlight, full light, core, and casting shadow and reflected light. Origami is made by different kind of shapes. By flipping, they learn focusing, balancing, and work neatly. The next one is forming a still life, such as a house, plant, sheep, robot, furniture, to understand their awareness for the future. Drawing one line art to encourage them to start and finish without giving up or starting all over again. On science lessons such as biology, physics, chemistry, first, drawing a still life in two-dimensional and three-dimensional depends on the level. Drawing a living things, anatomy, plant, animal, and human. How many of them miss a detail such as stigma or sepal in flowers or ears for animals or human? That's how we know they have difficulty to understand biology. The next one is forming a living things or sculpturing plant, animal, and human with clay, paper, plastic, and also metal. Drawing perspective with 1 point, 2 points, 3 points, and multiple points to know their characteristic. Do they like a challenge or they're fine or even comfort with a simple thing? The next one is drawing optical illusion. Well, life is full of complexity. How they deal with their illusion, something positive or negative, forming an optical illusion and then also grabbing a pop up book. Do they think logic or irrational? The next one is watercolor, gouache, acrylic, or color mixing or blending to learn about balance and color psychology. On literature lesson, they try to analyze, interpret, develop, and also explore, such as drawing an illustration for a poem or poetry, drawing an illustration for a short story or novel, writing a synopsis or story, writing a scenario, drawing a storyboard, making a comic or manga, making a short film or stop motion, joining a competition. That's how they learn public speaking. Do they read a lot or play a lot? Do they listen positivity enough or negativity? Do they speak from research or just randomly? Do they expect others to understand them or just simply don't care? Empathy lesson teachers, such as a global perspective, social science, religion, and student counselor. First is making a creative school wall poster about equality or injustice. We also can introduce conceptual art, pop art, Dadaism, collage, and montage. The next one is design a creative school wall or poster about special needs or disability. We also can introduce installation. Do they have spiritual quality of being grateful with what they have and what they cannot have? How close their relationship with God? Have they bullied special needs people? The next one is design a creative campaign about mental health or depression, how they solve problems and control their feelings and emotions, how they deal with fear, anxiety, and anxious, how serious they take this project. It's shown on their artwork. Design a creative campaign about reduce, reuse, recycle. Build awareness of making a green, better world. Create a group performance such as dance, music, drama, or theatrical with the theme social, cultural, religion issue. Uh, can they work as a team? Do they have discipline and integrity with the team? They also need to know the methods of drawing or painting, like knowing element designs such as lines, shapes, form, texture, colors, and space. They also learn the techniques of drawing with pencil or pen with different kind of techniques such as hatching, cross hatching, contour, broken hatching, stipplings or dotting, scribbling, scallops, tilling, repeat shapes, and then they also need to learn different kind of brush and the effect like a round brush, flat, filbert, liner, and fan. They also learn the techniques of painting, how to make a thin lines, etching, translucent, overlapping, blending, and also mixing. At the end of each academic year, students will collect and compile their artworks on their portfolio. They also can exhibit them on parents' meetings, school open house or event, and on graduation day. We expect them to join a national or even international art competition or exhibition to build their responsibility, self confidence, character, skills, and abilities. With their portfolio, they can find their passion and identity to guide them to the next level. We encourage them to choose their own path because they deserve to be happy. Well, thank you for listening. I hope it's very useful. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, and push the ring button. See you later. Bye.